My name's Pete Woods, you're watching Hexham TV. Who are you?
I'm John, as many of you will know and have seen me on Hexham TV before as part of the Hexham Wombles. We are here tonight with
Becki,
and we are hosting a VE Day party at the Torch Centre in Hexham, and it's basically, we wanted to give something to the community for many of the elderly who are either here or not here that have given so much, so we can, without their sacrifice, they wouldn't have built this place, they wouldn't have allowed us to be where we are today, and we owe it to them.
Yeah.
We literally owe the elderly generation everything. They did with so little, so we can have so much.
Because they went through everything, didn't they? With the trenches and everything.
Yeah,
so much.
It's like when you think about COVID, we couldn't see our friends, we couldn't go out and socialise. And then when you worked with the elderly, they'd say like, we were stuck in an air raid shelter for 18 hours a day with neighbours we didn't really like, not knowing if we were going to live tomorrow. So the fact you can't see your friend but you can video call them, what are you worried about? And I'm like, you've got a very good point.
But then there was families going years not seeing each other, not hearing from, not knowing whether they're coming home or not.
So I came up with the novel idea of not only a VE party but take it back to the 1940s, simpler music, simpler food. Forget the modern world exists for 1 4-hour party.
Yeah.
So who's coming along tonight, Becki?
There's a few people, but I'll hand that to John because he can remember everything, sorry, but I'm not.
No, that's all right.
Well, we have the fabulous Linda Ferris from stage Fright, C.I.C, who has been very kindly playing Delia Smith for the last few hours in the kitchen making food, which is fantastic. We've got Helen, the deputy town crier, who, as much as I love the town crier Joe, she has the indoor voice. And I've literally put the word out on Hexham Matters that it's a free party. It's only been made free and possible by basically us, providing and supplying the party, and we don't want money. If anyone's to donate, we would love that, because the money is going to go towards a bus trip to take us all to Whitley Bay or somewhere around the seaside and celebrate all the people with ability or disability that come to the Torch Centre and keep the doors open. Without us coming every week and without us buying drinks and supporting the place, it's like a post office or a pub or a bank. If you don't use it, you lose it.
Yeah. It's when you're able to see your friends and spend time with your friends, get to know new people. It's all about the community. That's what we're trying to get awareness of. Somewhere
you can just come and be yourself without worrying that you're going to get told off. Like, be yourself at home, great, but then if you're in a flat like we are, what are the neighbours going to think about that? And it's just really nice to come here, let your hair down and not worry about anything. But 6 hours a night, it's great. Yeah. 2 nights a week, it's
just socialising, which is the best thing.
And it's amazing, because when you leave here on a Wednesday night at 11 o'clock, you come back on a Saturday night and you think you've talked about everything for the week, and then you're like, no, a lot's gone on within 2 days that you can sit and talk about.
Yeah, because we've got the run to talk about this week.
Like potentially my missus falling over a plant pot at the train station.
No, that was just funny.
That's my highlight of the week.
That is definitely the highlight of the week, but next week obviously we've got the run as well.
Yes, Helen's going to mention that we're running 5 miles to raise money for the Torch Centre and for Haydenbridge Football Club.
Yeah.
And I've never ran before, but you just have to grab the bull by the horns and do it. Do something you've never done before, because I look at people like my nana, she's really lovely and I really love her, but you get frustrated when she says, I'm going to go back to a country and do the bits I haven't done. I need to see this because I haven't done it. And I'm like, do it while you're young. If you want to do something, do it. Don't be frightened you're going to get it wrong. Because if you get it wrong, well, great, do it again. Because eventually you will manage to get it right.
Yeah. The run, we've got a team that we're going to do. We've got another 2 people running with. We've got Gary and Devona. We're going to help each other get from the start to the finish. We're going to hit that finishing line and we're going to do it.
And it's like this party, we didn't get it right. It's been weeks in planning and different messages to everybody. But finally we've been able to get a party that we feel happy with and invite everyone that we think would want to come.
But it's like, I like to say to people every so often when I remember, success takes hard work. There's no success without the hard work. You need to put the hard work into it to get the success, and that's what we've done tonight.
If the elderly didn't put the hard work in, we wouldn't be here today.
Exactly.
They literally went and offered their 16-year-old bodies to be killed and slaughtered in foreign countries for us to have our freedom.
Yeah.
And I was actually privileged enough when I worked in a care home to look after a lady who was one of the first people in the country to know the war had ended. She met Winston Churchill at Bletchley Park, and he officially declared war was over, but she wasn't allowed to tell anyone for another 24 hours until it was made official. And it's weird because now you think it's on your iPhone, it's on your mobile, but they had to go to the cinema to watch the news broadcast live to find out that the war was over.
Yeah.
So they turn up at the cinema thinking, oh, it's going to be another blackout in a minute, and Churchill says, I can officially declare we have won the victory over Europe.
Well, listen, have a fantastic party tonight.
Thank you.
And well done for all your planning and fundraising that you do here to keep the Torch Centre open. And best of luck with your run.
Thank you.
Come on in.
Come on in, everybody.
Oh, come on. Come on. Come in, don't be shy. I'm trying to tell you also. You got to go, John.
Yeah.
Yeah? Don't want to start. Don't leave anyone else. Oyez! 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 Good people of Hexham, friends and visitors, this evening we celebrate 80 years since the first VE Day, honouring the bravery, the selflessness, the sacrifice of those who gave their time, their energy, and even their lives. But this evening, we also celebrate Hexham Torch Centre. Yay! Yay! Oh,
Hey!
A haven for those dealing with additional challenges and a home for groups serving the larger community. When times are hard, the patrons of this centre come together as a supportive group of friends. Many of the opportunities the Torch Centre provides are only possible through events like tonight and through sponsorship of patrons such as John, Gary, Becki and Devona, who are running 5 miles for the benefit of others. May God bless Hexham Torch Centre, and may God save you! Thank you. Would you like to ring my bell to finish it off then?
Ben.
Yes.
Yes, Ben.
And the hat?
Deborah, can you ring the bell home?
And the scroll. You've got to go. You may.
Deborah, can you bring the bell home?
No.